Hello and welcome. Setting up a real-time Delphi on 4CF HalnyX is easier than you might think. In this short video, I'll give you a quick tour of the architecture to get you started building your own surveys. Let's dive right in. Once you're logged in, head over to My Surveys from the main screen or select 4CF HalnyX from the top menu. All your future surveys will live right here. Since we haven't created one yet, let's click Create Survey and type in a name. Okay. Now we can jump to the survey editor. Alright, first let's look at the basic design choices in this drop-down. Here you can enable a welcome introduction, add demographic questions, and adjust a few other core settings. We won't cover every single toggle today, but notice how almost every setting comes with a brief, on-screen explanation. Think of it as the platform's own built-in manual, and if you ever lose track of where a setting lives, just use the handy search bar at the top. One crucial setting I do want to highlight is the visibility threshold. This hides group results and comments until a specific number of participants have responded. As you know, this is essential in real-time Delphi to reduce anchoring bias, especially early on in the research. Alright, let's move on to the core of your survey. Defining the questions. Questions are organised into groups, so let's create our first group and add a question using the plus sign. To edit a question, use the menu. Or even faster, just double-click it. Here you'll find basic settings like the title and description, as well as the assessments themselves. In 4CF HalnyX, we like to call these assessment items quandels, short for a Delphi quant, or quantum of Delphi knowledge. Take a question about a specific risk, for example. You might use two separate quandels, one to assess probability and another for impact. It's a simple term that makes survey design communication much more precise. Let's add a slider. Just like with questions, double-click to open its details. Just as in other parts of the interface, all the options are clearly explained. So feel free to test and explore. Also, while you're setting things up, you can always check out this quick preview at the bottom. You can easily add other quandel types, like single choice or open discussion, in the exact same way. Notice how the UI always shows you exactly which quandel types belong to each question. Building out your survey is fast and flexible. The intuitive drag and drop interface allows you to seamlessly rearrange groups, questions, and quandels. You can also easily duplicate entire questions and groups. Another useful feature, Question Shuffle, which can be turned on for a specific group. This reshuffles the question order daily for every participant, ensuring their attention is distributed evenly. It's a lifesaver for large surveys with uniform assessment criteria. Pro tip, some quandel types support bulk editing. Instead of adding options one by one, like so, just paste a list of items on separate lines. Here we go. And voila! Whenever you're curious how it all looks, click the Preview Draft Survey button at the top. Let's have a quick look right now. Here, you can test your survey, provide mock assessments, and leave comments exactly as your participants would. Notice the warning at the top. You're currently in draft mode. You have total editing freedom here, but test responses can be wiped at any time. So save this mode strictly for building and testing. Once your survey goes live, editing's locked down to protect data integrity. However, you can still add new questions or hide existing ones. Any new questions added to a live survey are hidden by default, giving you time to refine them. When you're ready, simply publish them by toggling them visible. Just remember, you cannot delete questions or quandels once a survey is live and published, but you can always hide them. Once you're happy with the design, head over to Survey Settings at the top. The Overview tab houses your survey mode controls. We have 4 distinct modes, each clearly explained. Please read these descriptions carefully so you understand the implications of switching between them. The golden rule here: when you switch from draft to live, all test data is wiped clean so you can start gathering real research. If you ever switch backwards, from live back to draft, your data will also be deleted to restore your editing freedom. Make absolutely sure you don't have valuable research data collected before switching back to draft. You can switch modes manually or automate the process using the scheduler, which can also send out email notifications to your users automatically. Further down in the Overview tab, you can change the survey name, set a contact email, upload a custom logo, or add a subtitle. You can also customize the random avatars and naming schemes for your participants. Since this is a Delphi survey, participants remain anonymous to one another, though you, as the admin, can see who is who if needed. Next, let's look at consent agreements. While all users agree to the platform's general terms, you are responsible for your specific research content and data privacy. You'll need to ensure you have the right legal basis for your organization and jurisdiction. Right here, you can easily set up mandatory consents, which participants will check off before they can enter the survey. A survey is nothing without participants, so let's head to the access section. You use this area to invite testers during the draft phase, and actual participants once you go live. Your primary choice is distribution, generating a public link that anyone can use to register, or sending out individual access links. To invite a specific list of experts, click Add Users. You can bulk paste a long list of emails separated by commas or new lines. Review the list, and in the next step, assign their roles. You have Participant, the standard role for taking the survey, Observer, for view-only access to the live survey and analytics, and Auditor, who sees everything, including personal details, so assign that one carefully. Finally, Admin gives full management rights, just like we have now. Let's assign Participant to everyone. The system suggests sending out email invites. To do that, we'll need an email template. We offer two types: invitation templates for onboarding and general communication for reminders, thank yous, and everything else. Let's create an invitation template. Normally, you'd customize this heavily, replacing placeholders or rewriting the text entirely. Just make sure the link placeholder remains intact, as the system uses it to generate unique access links. All right, let's rename this template so we know it's ready, and head back to Access and Messaging. Our test users are in the table, but they don't know about the survey yet. Just click the button, select your new template, and hit Send. And done. If you ever need to resend invite or send other types of messages, simply select one or multiple users, pick the template, and click Send. You can easily change user roles in a similar fashion. Just select the users and use this menu. Okay, now right here in the Users table, you can access comprehensive data on each participant, as the system monitors individual survey activity across multiple metrics and tracks the total number of emails sent to them. And when it comes to monitoring overall survey activity, the platform offers a very useful timeline graph. Our new survey obviously doesn't have any data yet, so let me quickly switch over to an active one to show you how it looks. Alright, here you get a rich visual breakdown of participant engagement over time. As you can see, you can track multiple granular metrics, from assessments and edits to comment replies and ratings. You can also easily adjust the time interval, filter the date range, or export the chart. Our last stop is the Stats panel, which displays live results and visualizations. Available statistics vary by quandel type, so take your time to explore this section. Double-click any item for detailed views. Keep in mind that the All Answers view tracks assessment changes, meaning you might see multiple data points for a single participant if they refine their view over time. Latest Answers gives you a clean snapshot of current consensus. You can also export your data for external analysis. If you choose the clustered export, all quandels sharing the exact same assessment scale will be neatly organized into a single spreadsheet tab. And with that, you are ready to build your first real-time Delphi. We haven't covered every single feature today, but you now have the foundational knowledge to dive in, explore, and create. I'm excited for you to start using the platform and bring the Delphi method into the modern era, giving your participants a space to effortlessly exchange insights, evolve their views, and help you reach confident decisions backed by deep understanding. And whether you need support, have methodological questions, want to share ideas for new features, or explore a research partnership, we'd love to hear from you. You'll find a contact link in the description below.